Like TeddyGrey on stuff, whooshy gives a proper reaction.
And now for something completely different.
Ooh. Welcome, Outcast Gang in the building. Today we have NF Chasing Demo featuring Mikayla, Sippel. I've already been told by quite a few of you in the comment section that this particular track, it was almost unfinished, or NF wasn't going to put it out. And then a fan did like a cover of it, and it kind of made NF and his producer Tommy, it kind of made them want to release the track, so they did. So I'm guessing we're going to hear her voice. So without further ado, we're on borrowed time today, so I'm going to be eating whilst reacting, something that I've never done on this channel before. However, it's happening, whether you like it or not. I've got a curry, not missing it. Let's go. Oh, I don't have to run away from my flaws. I don't know if it's just me, but there are no subtitles, and I can't understand what she's saying. I don't know if that's because Tommy Prophet decided to leave really poor audio quality, obviously for that authentic feel, but also because for some strange reason, after like Lana Del Rey and Shiloh Dynasty, if you don't know who Shiloh Dynasty is, please go down that rabbit hole. Absolute mind bogglement 3000. But everybody sounds the same. It's like when Billie Eilish came out, I'd already heard about 30 different Billie Eilishes who all have that it's like a soft voice, but it's like they're not even singing really, they're just like kind of breathing, like they're breathing softly onto a track. For me personally, it's not singing. It's not holding a note. There's no vocal inflections. There's no notations in there. It's just, I don't know. It's like the basic white girl voice, you know? I mean, props to her. She's doing her thing, but I cannot understand a word this poor girl is saying.
Doesn't have an exit.
Woo! Something tells me he's going to be singing quite a lot on this track, because there has to be a reason as to why he didn't want to put it out. Maybe because it's quite a song-heavy track. I don't know, but I was expecting him to come in on some hard rap. At the end there, did she say this time that I've been chasing? Because maybe the reason he didn't bring it out was because he's already done a track called Time. Maybe, I don't know. Because you don't ever want to feel like you're beating a dead horse, just saying the same thing over and over again. But I could be wrong about what she's saying, because I cannot understand her. Let's go. This high.
Doesn't have an exit.
This high that I've been chasing, okay.
I don't learn my lessons. I don't see no ending.
I'm not gonna get through this.
I don't feel the best when I try. Holding my head up high, but it's not working. Making you cry makes me...
Everything's going wrong today. I really like how his voice is on this. It sounds vulnerable. You know? I like that. I like that side of Nate. We've only really seen it kind of at the end of songs when he's done like a little talking bit, which by the way I also don't like, because unless he's freestyled that, which, because there's no like stammers, there's no mistakes in there, which means he didn't just say that off the cuff. That means he either had to have wrote that and then act it out. I don't like the fact that he's good at acting. I don't like that. Because along with all the juxtaposition and the contradictions that I hear in his music, tells me the wrong story. Yeah, this might be a controversial opinion right now. I'm not a fan of this track. I don't know if this is from the Clouds mixtape or not. You guys said every track on that Clouds mixtape, fire, straight gas. And I'm not getting that from this. I'm not getting gas. I'm also not really getting anything different from Nate. Besides the vulnerability, but like I say, it's not really different. We've seen it before. And even so far, like, the lyrics have been kind of subpar as well. From what I've understood, because I didn't even understand Mikayla's bit.
Making you cry makes me feel like a bad person. If something's got a hold on me, they don't see the world I see. Heartbeat in my chest feels weak. It's really starting to weigh on me, and I just wanna run away and find some way to feel safe. Find some way the bad days don't come as often in the sad phase. Somewhere I can belong, where I don't have to run away from my flaws, and I don't have to be afraid of my thoughts. But this high that I've been chasing always likes a sad trip and ruin all my friendships. Way too many questions in my mind. I don't have the answers, but I try. Holding my head up high, but it's not working. Yeah. Making you sad makes me feel like a bad person.
I like the violin.
I said some hurtful things last week, messing with my self-esteem. Mixed up my priorities. It's really starting to weigh on me, yeah.
Oh my god. Nate, brother, I'm not gonna lie, that might be one of the most boring tracks I've ever heard on this reaction channel. I understand for the emotion of it, but in terms of a song, I'm not looking at this as part of the journey. I'm not looking at this as like, oh my god, but Nate, he's so amazing. No, this as a song is pretty terrible. That's being kind. It's pretty terrible. I understand they wanted the authenticity of this Mikayla Sippel doing the chorus. And whilst it is authentic, and when you know the story behind it, it means more. But as a song, structurally, rhythmically, there's nothing to it. Not only that, but even the beat, it's just some simple piano keys and then a bit of violin towards the end. And then, because Tommy Prophet, you know, has a history in scores for series and TV shows, there's that drama that's built in, like, and you can almost feel it coming from the depths, you know. But that stuff's all like, that's like industry knowledge to know how to do that. That it takes talent, it takes skill, but it's, I kind of wish he hadn't have released this track. I tell a lie. That's for me personally. Selfishly, I wish he hadn't have released this track because I expect more from Nate. I'm sure this track has resonated with a lot of you guys, and I'm sure it will go on to resonate with a lot of people too, because of the subject matter. However, that subject matter has been done a million times before from Nate, and in much better ways. So I don't see the point in this track, other than it being, I don't know, a way for Nate to say like, hey, look, I do listen to the fans, I pay attention to my fans, I give back to the fans. Apart from it being a ploy to say that you've done that shit, this song, very, very, very disappointing. Very disappointing. You guys said every track on this Clouds mixtape, fire, straight, gas. I'm expecting to launch this curry at my wall. Do you know what? I was going to do the Clouds mixtape all in one go tomorrow. However, this track has actually annoyed me. Like, you guys don't know me on a personal level, so you don't understand like how seriously I take music. You understand to a certain degree, depending on how long you've been watching me. And I'm sure of you, some of you will understand on like a very deep level, like an almost personal level, like I'm talking about you when I'm talking about me. And if that is you, please let me know. We'll be best buds. But this has annoyed me so much so that I feel like I need to do some of this Clouds mixtape now. I need to find the gas. I need to find the fire, because this, unfortunately, is not it. It's not it. So this can't have been the gas track. Maybe it was wrong of me to look at this as like a gas track from the beginning. Maybe I should have been looking at it as a sentimental track. I don't know. But what I do know is, in my heart of hearts, this song was boring. It was boring. So, Clouds mixtape coming up. I believe the next one is Lost. So, you'll find me lost.